So what year was Jesus born? It's not what you think, and it's all the fault of a monk named Dionysius. He was asked to construct a new Christian calendar to replace the Roman pagan one. Dionysius, a good Christian, decided to start his new calendar with the birth of Christ. He thought he knew when Christ was born, but unfortunately, Dionysius was a lousy mathematician and made mistakes. He based his calculations on the number of years each Roman emperor reigned. Now, here's a standard list of the Roman emperors, kind of like what Dionysius could have used. Now remember, he's counting back from emperor to emperor to emperor, adding up their reigns to get to the birth of Christ. Now the problem occurs right here with Augustus. It's during his reign that Christ is born. Now look at the years he reigned. 31 BC to 14 AD. Remember that. Now I'm just going to turn the page. Same Augustus, but look at the dates. 27 BC to 14 AD. We've lost 4 years. How did that happen? Well, during the first 4 years of his reign, Augustus ruled under his given name, Octavian. And Dionysius, when he was doing his calculations, forgot those 4 years. So his calendar is 4 years off. But he made another major error. He forgot the year 0. Now, think about it. Remember our millennium? We went from the year 1999 to the year 2000, and the next year was 2001. Now, when Dionysius did his calculations, he went from the year 1 BC, before Christ, to 1 AD, the year after the birth of Christ. He should have had the year 0, but he forgot it. So his calculation is now 5 years off, and we've been living with that mistake ever since. That means our millennium celebration in 2000 should have been in 1995. We missed it. And Jesus was born around 5 or 6 BC. Okay, now we've got the correct year. But what about the actual day Jesus was born? By the time Dionysius was writing his calendar, the exact date had been long forgotten. So the church adopted a convenient Roman midwinter celebration, the birth of the sun god Sol Invictus, that fell on December 25th. It has nothing to do with the actual birth date of Jesus, but that's why we celebrate Christmas on December 25th. So how do we figure out the real date of Jesus' birth? If we want to calculate Jesus' actual birth date, we have to go back to our 3 kings, who sometime around 5 or 6 BC were following a star. We need to find out when there was a star that behaved like the Star of Bethlehem. Remember what the Bible says? Our 3 wise men from the east saw the star announcing Christ's birth that led them to Herod's court in Jerusalem. Now, if we can find out when, around 5 or 6 BC, such a star appeared, we can pinpoint Jesus' birth date.